Well, good morning, our beloveds. This is our upcoming message for April 2026. You will see much change in the world around you. There will be a little bit less chaos and a little bit more crises. And our goal is not to teach you how to survive or even thrive. Our goal is to teach you how to regulate your nervous system. We each have a role or a place, and we, as the Hopi Collective, are here to reset your nervous system. Your nervous system to what the original imprint was before chaos and terror and horror and manipulation reigned. Our goal is not to save you, but to teach you how to be calm and regulated and almost godlike. Humans are very emotional, but a lot of your emotions are reactions. And then there are some that are protective in a different way, meaning that you stand up for and advocate for and protect a particular people, region, way of life, belief system. And both are not mutually exclusive. So in April, as we begin the march away from March and the journey into June, we are moving forward. This month we shall focus on self-love through the giving and loving of others. How does it feel when you do a kind gesture for somebody else? Does it make you feel happy and fulfilled, satisfied, joyous to do something kind for an elder, for someone in need, or just someone whom you love? This is what April will be about. The letter A is a tent, has a point at the top. There's also a line across from the left-leaning side and the right-leaning side, which means that this is collaboration and connection through stability. What is it that you can do this month to create stability within your community, your neighborhood, your friend circle? Can you do just a little party or gathering? Nothing fancy. Something that is designed to call together those whom you love, to allow you to laugh, or to plan, or to coordinate. It is not good enough to come together at the wake where you mourn somebody's death or passing. We now encourage you to get together in the pre-wake, before people pass, before they transition. Actually spend time with your loved ones, reminding them how important they are in your lives. Create maybe some photos, an altar, some kind of a representation of what it feels like to be part of a community. It is not easy to be communal because you have different personalities with different needs, different expectations, different wants, different personalities, which can be quite challenging, right? So how is it that you collaboratively can choose to live together, abide by one another's needs, and be bounded by something outside of yourselves? How do you do that these days where individuality is above all else? How do you say, I have individuated, I have created my sense of self-identity, but now I wish to come back to community and create bridges and broaden the horizon by creating a collective safety net, a collaborative mentorship, and creativity, not in productivity, but in community? What if all the money disappeared and there was no more exchange in that form, and you needed to simply be with one another and not even barter, just be and utilize the common resources to keep you all alive? It would no longer matter who owns what. It would be generously shared because everyone would need access to the resources in order for the collective to survive. Picture you are on a boat and the boat is sinking and you have 10 buckets. Does it matter whose buckets they are, or would you just share them with others to start to remove the water from the sinking boat? And there would be 10 of you at a time who would be able to use it, possibly 20 if you team up, and you would just rotate. Those who are fresh and alert would bucket out the water, and those who are tired and depleted would sit back. Does it matter who owns the bucket? No. What matters is that collaborative effort to keep the boat from sinking so that all of you would arrive safely at the shore on the other side of the journey. There is so much more for humanity to learn about collaboration, community, connectivity, and constellations. When you follow the stars, they will guide you back home in the safest and most direct manner, because during the nighttime, when all is dark and there is limited light, your eyesight is much more pinpointed. You have a clarity that you don't have when you are distracted by all of the eye candy during the daylight hours. Focusing on the stars right now to guide you back home is probably the most important thing, because it does not distort truth. It signals where you are at, where you are going, and if you are misdirected. It will plan your path for you if you listen to and be guided by the stars. We shall come back in the month of May for the next phase, but you all are ready to build community, to use the golden shovels to break the ground and to dig out new wells of abundance. It is not what you think. It is not what you need. It is what you want. And so it is. Namaste.